stand by the loading.
Hold it. Steve. Search them.
They're here.
Signal the others. There's the signal. Let's go. That'll bring the whole squad. Zarnoff, let's go. They must have gone inside.
I'm all right.
Come on, Steve. Our only chance is to short it out, Steve. It worked. Chances are that door has an electric lock. Shorting that dynamo will unlock it. We're right.
Looks like he gave us the slip.
Yeah. Nothing to do but search this place and try again. Here comes Foster and the others now. What about Zarnoff's men?
They're gone.
Zarnoff evidently expected us and moved all his equipment. Have the men search the place carefully. We may find some clue that will tell us where they've gone.
Yes, sir.
Any luck?
Yes, I phoned the naval station and they tuned in. They picked up someone calling here asking if any more trucks were needed.
What station was it?
Well, they couldn't tell, but they got bearings on it from 3 different points.
Good. This is all we need.
Right.
That must be it.
That's way out in the middle of the desert.
Quartzsite?
I never even heard of that town.
It's a ghost town, an old deserted mining camp.
It'd be a logical place for a hideout at that.
Yes, it could be. Anyway, it's worth investigating. Let's go. There it is.
It looks pretty dead from here.
Well, we'll find out.
Gas, mister?
No, thanks, honey. We're just looking around.
Say, you're Dick Tracy, aren't you?
That's right. What's your name?
Sammy Williams. Are you looking for crooks?
Well, perhaps. Are there any around?
Nah, there's nobody around here except me and Gramp and Joe.
Well, I'd like to have a talk with your grandfather. Is he home?
Sure. He's sick in bed, but he'll be glad to see you.
You and Foster take a look around the other buildings while we go in here.
Gramps is in the next room, Mr. Tracy.
All right.
Gramps, this is Dick Tracy. He wanted to talk with you.
How are you?
Howdy, gents. Sorry I can't get up, but this dang rheumatism's got me crippled up so I can't hardly move.
Well, that's all right. We just came to look the town over.
Well, ain't much to see there now. But you ought to seen her 40 years ago. Ooh, she was a rich snorter then.
Is there much travel through here now?
Oh, not much. Few trucks going back and forth to the mines and backcountry. Few tourist folks, that's all.
You're pretty lonely. I guess that radio's a lot of company to you.
Oh, that's Sammy. I can't even operate the dang thing.
Oh, so it's yours, huh, Sammy?
Yep, want to take a look at it?
I'd like to.
Come on. I use it all the time. I can talk to the other hams clear back as far as Denver.
That's fine. Did you build it yourself?
Sure. Well, that is mostly. Joe bought some of the things and helped me fix it a little.
Joe live here?
No, he lives in town. He's caretaker for the old mine there.
Does Joe use the radio, too?
Sure, pretty near every night. He talks to some friend of his down at the harbor.
What does he talk about?
Mostly business, like shipping things, sending trucks, and stuff like that.
I think we better have a talk with Joe. Where did you say he stays?
In back of the old hotel. I'll go along and show you.
Fine.
You won't have to. I'm right here.
Joe, what's the matter? This is Dick Tracy.
You're telling me. Get out of the way, Sammy. That's none of your business. Back up. Turn around. Get the guns, Gus. Put their own handcuffs on them.
Count him! Shoot him in the teeth!
Get up! What's going on here? We found our men a little sooner than we expected. It handcuffed them.
I guess we picked the right place, all right.
There must be something down in that town they don't want us to see. We'll find out what it is.
Gee, Mr. Tracy, can I go with you? I know all about that town.
No, Sammy, you better stay here.
But there might be some fighting.
Yes, there might be. Where's a good safe place to put these men, Sammy?
You can lock them in the oil shed.
All right, lead on. Bring them along. Thanks, Sammy. We'll see you later and tell you all about it.
All right, Mr. Tracy. But, Gramps, can't I just go up on the hillside and watch?
Well, I reckon there'll be no harm in that, but see that you keep out of shooting range now.
All right.
Here, wait a minute. Here, wait. You get that gun off the wall there and load it up for me. I'm trying to set it here where I can get it handy. Take it easy now, Oh, the bed kind of hurts my back a bit. There ain't going to be any more scrapping around here. I want to be fixed so I can get my share of it. Put plenty of powder in there now, Sammy.
All right.
Yeah. Getting so you can load that gun pretty good now, aren't you? Huh?
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Is that enough powder?
That'll be about right, yeah.
Scott, you and Foster take this side of the street. Steve and I'll take the other. Right.
Yeah, now let me have it right over here, Sammy.
Is that all right?
That's it. Now, if any of those dang coyotes come pisticating around here, they get what's coming to them.
Can I go now, Gramps?
Yeah, but be careful.
All right.
Head her this way. Get down in the cellar.
No talking.
Doesn't look like much here.
No. We'll look it over anyway.
Everything seems okay.
Yes. We better move on.
Keep an eye on them.
That pulley's been used recently. See how shiny it is?
It's dry.
Yes, and that's a new ladder. Come on. We found the well.
Come on.
A tunnel.
Yes, and it's just been repaired. Those timbers are new. Come on.
Robalt, you, Jake, Tom, and Ed go after them. We'll take care of the other two.
Explosives and rifles. This must be the stuff from the barge. Open up that box.
Get set and I'll turn on the light.
Shoot out that light. Close to that dynamite. That ought to fix him. Come on, let's get out of here. Explosives and rifles. This must be the stuff from the barge. Open up that box.
Get set and I'll turn on the light.
Shoot out that light. Getting close to that dynamite. That ought to fix him. Come on, let's get out of here. There's an opening up there. Yeah, but we can't reach it.
Mr. Tracy!
It's Sammy.
Here's a ladder!
You sure saved our lives, Sammy. Some of you get around that building and take them from the rear. Where did you get that ladder?
Well, I've had that for a long time. I found the shaft one day and I made the ladder so I could get down into the old mine.
Certainly lucky for us you did. What's happening outside?
A bunch of men are hiding behind the well shooting at your friends.
Let's have a look.
We can see them better from up there.
Over behind that trough. We'll have them cold from there. That sure discouraged them.
You can get the bunch of the well from over there.
Let's go. There's another bunch of them. We'll have to run for it. Get the car and take their machine, too. You men all right? Yes. They all ran up the street.
Look, there they go.
There goes our car, too. Sammy, has your grandfather got a car?
No, sir.
Well, boys, it looks like we'll have to walk it. Let's go. That isn't the perfect picture of a G-Man.
I haven't gotten over that walk yet. Boy, I thought we never would get a ride.
Get a good night's rest?
Oh, I slept all right. But I kept dreaming that Zarnoff was chasing me with a pitchfork, and I had to run and run and run.
Fine thing. Thanks. It's from Anderson. Says we're to redouble our efforts to capture Zarnoff and break up the international spy ring.
Just like that, huh? Does he suggest how?
No. But in the past, we've been waiting for Zarnoff to start something. Then we race off in hopes of catching him, usually arriving a little too late. Suppose instead of waiting, we set a trap for him.
Zarnoff's pretty smart to fall for a trap.
Oh, I don't expect him to risk his own neck. But if he'll even make a pass at the bait I have in mind, we'll stand a good chance of closing in on him. Now, here's the setup. Right here in this town is Professor Albert Gutenbach.
He's the internationally famous chemist and inventor.
That's the man.
I was very glad to show you my laboratory, gentlemen. But my reason for inviting you here this evening was to make an announcement, which will doubtless prove of keen interest to all of your newspapers.
What is it, Doctor? A new invention?
An invention, gentlemen, that will put an end to all wars. I have just perfected a new explosive so simple to make and yet so unbelievably powerful in its action that any nation in possession of this formula could well defy the world.
Exactly. I know 5 different governments, any one of which would pay him millions for an exclusive on that formula.
And he's going to give it away.
We've got to get that formula.
When do we start?
Immediately. Where is Gutenbach's laboratory?
It's got the whole top floor of the Cosmo storage building.
Investigate the place and bring me a full report on the whole layout. We'll act tonight.
Right.
Do you think there's any danger?
You'll be guarded every moment of the day and night. You may feel perfectly sure of your own safety. Have you prepared the fake formula?
Yes, I have.
Certainly looks complicated.
If compounded very carefully according to directions, it would probably produce a very excellent grade of stove polish.
Of course, you'll see that anything of value is removed from the safe and put this precious formula where it can be easily located.
It shall be done.
How's it going? Nearly finished. I want that buzzer to signal in the manager's office the moment the safe is open.
Oh, it'll do that all right.
Fine. Malloy, you'll take over the elevator here. Mr. White, the building manager, will fit you out with the uniform from the locker room. That completes the placements on the inside of the building. Now I'll spot the boys on the outside.
That's it over there. We'd better go separately and meet back here in the car.
Wait a minute. That's Tracy over there, I'm sure of it.
You're right. We'd better watch from here.
That building over there commands the front door. You 2 men take that post with one of you watching this entrance every moment. Harris, you arrange to get on top of that store. You cover the back of the building.
The G Men are suspicious.
Yeah. They'll have that building airtight before night. Better report to our chief.
Sure, I can climb the face of any building in a city.
That's why I sent for you. I have need of your particular talents.
Glad to do anything I can for the dough you mentioned.
a formula, and an ancient safe in a laboratory on the top floor of the Cosmos Storage Building.
I ain't so good on safes.
You'll be good enough for this one. And you're the only one who can get to it.
I still don't see.
The G Men are guarding every entrance. And the only way to that formula is up the face of the building.
Oh, I get it. And there's a lot of fancy work and ginger breaks in the front of that building. That'll be duck soup for me.
That's fine. Robo will be waiting for you in a car around the corner on Highland. And I'll pay you well when you get here.
Yeah, but how do I get down?
The same way you got up?
Can't be done. I can climb any building that any man in this town can climb, but there's nobody living that can come down the same way.
Hmm. Can you get up to the 12th floor of that building?
Ah, sure.
And you can get the formula.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can you climb out the window and go on up to the roof?
Oh, I can get up the roof all right.
Well, that fixes it. You managed to be on that roof at exactly 11:15.
All right, then what?
You go out to the airport, get hold of Davis, make all arrangements, and we'll pick you off the roof of the Cosmos Storage Building at exactly 11:15 in an autogyro.
Everything all right?
Yes, we're all set.
Every entrance is guarded inside and out. We're all prepared to receive our guests.
I see. Anyone who wants to come in is welcome.
That's right. But the moment that buzzer sounds, any indications? None. There's nothing we can do now but wait. Certainly a quiet evening. 5 after 11 and nothing's happened.
Maybe nothing will.
That's always a possibility. That's it. Let's go. He's headed for the roof. You boys take the stairs. headed for the roof. You boys take the stairs. Municipal Airport.
Even with all that's been accomplished, spy activities are still a growing menace. As long as Zarnoff is at large, that menace will become stronger every day. Some political groups back east complain that it was the fault of the FBI that Zarnoff was allowed to escape after his first capture.
But that's unreasonable. Zarnoff was executed and pronounced dead before he effected his escape.
His cheating the lethal gas chamber is the most remarkable criminal feat on record. Perhaps you can give me some of the details on that.
I'll be glad to. Steve, get the data on Zarnoff from the files, will you? Since then, we've been able to reconstruct a great deal of what took place. It was June 14th, and the newspapers were playing up the execution.
Zarnoff. Zarnoff.
Hello, city desk. Zarnoff went to the lethal chamber without saying a word. 10 minutes later, the prison doctor pronounced him deader than a mackerel. Yeah. They're carting him off in the morgue wagon now.
That's it.
Come here, Hank.
28 minutes from the time we went into that gas chamber. Have to work fast.
Start the resuscitator. That truck with all its equipment was later found abandoned.
But that drug that Zarnoff obviously made use of.
That same night, I had it analyzed by Dr. Shang, a specialist in that field.
Gentlemen, the drug that I have just analyzed is extremely rare. A secret formula guarded for centuries by the Kalai priests of India. It enables the one who uses it to bury himself underground and still survive without breathing for short lengths of time.
Pardon me, Doctor. Would the drug still work if a lethal gas chamber were substituted for burial underground?
Indeed. As long as all breathing had ceased, no gas could enter the lungs. Heart action also stops.
Good heavens, then no doubt.
Zarnoff is alive this very moment.
It doesn't seem possible.
We learn every day. If you two gentlemen will excuse me, I have a great deal to do tonight. Zarnoff will lose no time in picking up where he left off. Later, I went to the press room of the Post Record.
The ink reservoir is right there.
How about your night watchman?
There's only one, and most of the time he's making his rounds through the rest of the building.
How about your other employees?
They're all good men. I can give you their records.
Has one of your men the tip of a finger missing?
Why, no.
Now look at this. Whoever left that print supported his weight with one hand while he reached into the reservoir with the other. The devil drug, all right. And a nice clue to the man who brought it here. A man with the tip of a finger missing.
But I don't understand.
Last night, a powerful drug was mixed with the ink from one of these presses. I'll send my men back later to photograph that print. Meanwhile, if you will see it's not disturbed. Thank you very much, Mr. Price.
Not at all.
That missing fingertip clue proved to be intensely valuable. Say, how about some lunch? We can continue after we finish.
I think that'd be fine.
Glenn, order some sandwiches and coffee sent up to the office.
You seen today's big story?
You mean about Anderson?
Yeah, about Anderson. I think we ought to lay low now that he's in town.
What's the matter, Robo? Getting scared?
Me? Why, no,
Well, then listen. Anderson, Tracy, and the whole FBI can't stop us. We might have missed out on a few things, but our organization's growing stronger every day. And since you're so worried about Anderson and Tracy, I think you'll be glad to know that after today, they'll be completely out of the picture.
How are you going to do that?
You know Davis, the pilot that Tracy captured?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to tell the warden that he's ready to talk.
Hello.
Hello, Zarnoff. I got the message to him.
Good. You know the rest of the setup. We'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm on my way down there right now.
What do you want, Davis?
Well, I've been thinking it over, Warden, and I decided I might as well spill everything.
Well, that's pretty good thinking. I'm sure Tracy'd be glad to know about it.
Tracy speaking. Davis? Sure, we'd be glad to listen. We'll come right down. That was the warden. Says Davis is ready to come through with some information. How would you like to come along?
Great.
Wait a minute. We have a flat tire. Oh, come on, we'll take this cab. Penitentiary, make it snappy.
Yes, sir.
Before lunch, you mentioned that the missing fingerprint clue that you found in the press room of the Post Record proved valuable later on.
It was right after we suspected Zarnoff's plan to destroy the great international canal. Steve and I had flown to Border Lake City.
They're ready for testing. Start the launch's motor. working all right. Now test the rudder. As soon as they push the launch off from shore, head straight for the locks.
I'll be right back. Okay. Just one guy coming. When he gets close, you two grab him.
Zarnoff's men have done away with the crew.
To hit the locks. Blow it up! Blow it up! I'll get Tracy anyway.
That explosion will cause an intense investigation. We must dismantle everything and get out of here.
Later, we discovered the place where Zarnoff was operating the radio control. Wonder where this driver thinks he's going. Driver.
We're trapped. Open up.
Exhaust gas. Try to plug it up.
Not a chance.
Maybe somebody will hear this. Wait a minute. We have a flat tire. Oh, come on, we'll take this cab. Penitentiary and make it snappy.
Yes, sir.
Look where this driver thinks he's going. Driver. We're trapped. Open up. Exhaust gas. Try to plug it up.
Not a chance.
Maybe somebody will hear this. Put your hands up and stand back.
Mr. Tracy. Come on, get moving. Brody, get that cab out of here.
Yes, sir.
So, the clever Mr. Tracy is honoring me with a visit. It was thoughtful of you to bring along your superior. Welcome, Mr. Anderson. This is indeed an unlooked-for pleasure.
Don't be so pleased with yourself, Zarnoff. There are plenty of other agents capable of filling our places. Our death won't save you.
Do you think I'm fool enough to have you killed now? As long as you're alive and my prisoner, your friends will think twice before they attack or try to trap me. No, Mr. Tracy. You shall live exactly as long as I find it to my advantage to let you live.
His Excellency is here.
Gag them. I've been waiting for you, Baron.
Zarnoff, you have failed us several times lately. My government has lost confidence in you. Now, this man, Tracy...
will interfere with me no longer.
What do you mean?
Simply that I am now in a position to operate freely and without Tracy's interference.
That'll hold him. Come on. My government has a very delicate mission for you. One that is of the utmost importance to us. Look.
I've heard of the torpedo. The Navy has great confidence in its long-range striking possibilities.
Rightly so. I have information, definite information, that this torpedo is far superior to any similar weapon held by any other country in the world today. My country must have it.
Go on.
The Navy Department has anticipated that an attempt will be made to steal the plans of the torpedo, so they have placed the plans at their headquarters under heavy guard. However, the original plans are still at the home of Wilson, the inventor.
You're sure of that?
Absolutely. My source of information is not to be questioned.
I see. It won't be difficult to get the plans, Excellency.
However, it'll be a different matter to get them out of the country. The minute they are missed, the authorities will guard every airport, highway, railroad, and seaport, while the police search the cities.
But suppose they are not missed? By making photostatic copies of the plans and leaving the originals intact, they will not be missed, and your country will get the information it desires.
Why, that's an excellent suggestion.
You'll have the plans by morning.
Good.
Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you're not too uncomfortable. Check their ropes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go take a look at the G Men.
get me the number of the inventor of that new aerial torpedo. His name's Wilson. One moment, operator.
Sterling 2070.
Sterling 2070. Hurry, please. Remember the address.
Shall I answer it? No. Let it ring.
No answer.
Phone police headquarters. Have them send a flying squad to Wilson's home at once.
Get up from there. Come on.
We'll have to split up. Tracy, you go over to Wilson's. Trail Zarnoff if he leaves before help gets to you. Steve, get to the nearest phone and tell the police to send some men over to Wilson's. I'll stay here with these birds.
Right. You phone from the house down the road. I'll take this car.
Pack up.
slow down a bit now.
Okay, we'll be at the cabin in about 2 hours.
You're mighty lucky you're not dead. What's the idea of racing like that?
I'm Tracy, FBI.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Tracy. Can we help?
Yes. That man in the other car was Zarnoff.
Zarnoff?
Have you a radio?
Yes, sir.
Calling police headquarters. Calling police headquarters. Car number 14 calling police headquarters.
Police headquarters, come in 14.
This is Dick Tracy, FBI. Zarnoff is headed west on route number 77 in a station wagon, license California 2C6550. Repeat, California 2C6550. His present approximate position, 10 miles east of Sautenville. Block all roads leading out of this area. Any questions?
No, we got it.
Relay this information to Anderson, chief of the FBI, now at my office. That is all.
We're completely hemmed in. Turn off and stop.
Fools. They think they have me trapped, do they? There's a hidden trail that crosses these hills to the hideout. If we hurry, we can make it before sunrise.
The motor's cooled.
Yeah, they must have been gone several hours.
Afraid so. Steve, here are their tracks. The trail should be easy to follow. It's plain enough.
Stop it, you fools! You go on up and stay with the men.
Rex Airport, come in.
I'm at Hidden Valley. Bring the plane at once. Have enough fuel to carry me across the border. Don't shoot until I give the signal. All right, scatter.
Take cover! It'll pick up Zarnoff. I'll find some other way to get in the valley. You keep them busy.
Wait a minute. I think Zarnoff's in trouble. Go see to it. I'll stay here. Hold it. Get in. Get in or I'll shoot. Well, Zarnoff, it looks as if we're going to have to walk. No telling how far it is to the nearest town. We better get going. Zarnoff. Look. Those trees are greener. There might be water there.
Goodbye, Mr. Tracy. Keep thinking how good that water would taste if you could only reach it.
What happened, Dick? I'll explain later. Get me out of these cuffs. Zarnoff has a big head start. There's a slim chance that we can catch him.
Dick, don't drink that water.
But Zarnoff just drank from this pool. Why, you... Come on.
Sure didn't get far.
It's funny, Steve. One way or the other, they always get it. Well, Zarnoff will no longer menace the peace of the world.
Before I return to Washington, I wish to say these few words. No criminal can outwit an organization that goes on forever, whose members never rest. Agent Tracy, will you stand? What are your immediate plans?
Well, sir, nothing important. A week's vacation, and then I...
Well, a vacation is always important. Rest fast, Tracy. There's an assignment waiting for you tougher than any you've ever had. You'll find the details written here.
You mean
Tracy, Supervisor in charge West Coast Division, FBI. You are herewith relieved of your present duties and will immediately assume the title and office of Assistant to the Director in charge of all FBI activities in these United States of America.
Nice going, Tracy.